You're not trying hard enough. The harder you try, are you a producer? Not a producer? Salesperson? Not a producer? What motivates producers? Who thinks money is the big motivator? My experience has been that money has motivational qualities, and money might be a big motivator, for maybe 5%, but you look at the other 95%, and most people tell you it's not the money that drives me, it's helping people, it's the personal relationships that I have, it's the feelings that I get when I make a sale. Those things motivate me. It's the recognition I get. Those are much more motivating to me than the dollars and cents. Dollars and cents are nice, but that's not anywhere near as powerful as some of the other stuff. There are some people, I admit, that are purely motivated by money, but most people are not. So let's put that to the test. I want you to try as hard as you can to get a chance, but you're simply not trying. Try to get serious. So I'm going to try to motivate you. Since these people all think that money motivates them, I'll give you $10 if you pull your hands apart. But see, it just squeezes tighter and tighter. In fact, I'm going to start increasing the money, and every time I increase it, it's going to get more difficult to pull apart. And in fact, it's $20 now, but it gets twice as tight. Twice as tight. On the back of their mind, they're saying you always eat 2 pieces of cake. Which part wins that battle? What happens to the smoker that wakes up after 30 years and says, I hate this, I don't even like it anymore, I'm going to quit, I don't want to smoke, it's expensive, dirty, I'm not going to do it. Meanwhile, in the back of their head, they see themselves as a smoker. Who wins that battle? Who wins the battle on January 1st that says, I'm going to qualify for MDRT this year, while their subconscious mind is saying, no, you're not. Who wins that battle? I'm going to make $100,000 this year. You're not. You're making 60. Who wins that battle? Crazy enough, you got to get the subconscious and conscious lined up if you're truly going to focus your attention. So, you really can't put your hands apart. I'm going to take money that way, but try now. Are you hypnotized? Be honest. Can I ask you a quick question? What was your favorite subject in school? Math? Great. Sleep. Deeper, deeper, more relaxed, more sleep again. Only person who showed arm touching, only person who showed arm touching, sleep, breathe, loosen it, loosen it, loosen it, deeper, more relaxed. At the count of 5, open your eyes, ma'am. Your eyes will pop open at the count of 5. First thing you're going to notice is the man sitting next to you, to your left, has the best smell you've ever smelled in your life. The smell drives you wild, you love it, you can't get enough of it. The closer you get, the more it drives you wild, you love, love, love it. And it's coming from the man sitting to the left of you at the count of 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, eyes wide open. Only the person who showed arm touching, eyes open, count of 5, first thing you smell in your eyes. Number 7. Number 7 is you make some mind. I can't remember number 7 until I touch your forehead. Number 7 is gone. Count 5. When number 5. Whoa! I go, what are you having? Whoa. What are you doing here? Do you know this guy? You do? What are you doing with his time? It's hard to do. Why are you doing what you're doing? He what? Smells good. Hold that thought. Now, your favorite subject is math? Can you count 1 to 10 for me? Take it, don't mind. Do it slowly, on your fingers. Okay, go ahead. That's no better than the worst smell in the whole world.
6, 8.
Only person who showed up touching is count 5. You open your eyes. First thing you notice, you're becoming really thirsty since you've been sitting up there, man, you're thirsty. You're going to ask me for a drink. I'm going to give it to you. But when you go drink the water, you discover you can't find your mouth. No matter how hard you try, what you do? You cannot locate your mouth until I touch your forehead. Now you're on count 5. You 5, eyes wide open. Sleep. She's actually getting sick, isn't she? I had one woman, virtually start choking. Deep sleep. Loosen it, loosen it, loosen it. Deep in your eyes. Would you shoulder, I'm touching deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Now squeeze. Physically squeeze. Excellent. In a moment, I'm going to count to 1 to 5. When I reach number 5, your eyes are going to pop open, wide awake, totally refreshed and relaxed. Still respond to the sound of my voice. However, first thing you're going to notice is you cannot find one of your shoes. You see one of your shoes on the floor, but you can't find the other. You can't see it, feel it, touch it, no matter how hard you try. That shoe simply doesn't exist. You can't experience that shoe until I touch your forehead. You can see the one sitting on the floor, but you can't find the other shoe. It's gone until I touch your forehead. I was about to count 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only the person shoulder I'm touching, count 5, your name is Mary, M-A-R-Y, your name is Mary. I go out loud. 5 plus 2 is... 5 plus 2 is how much? How much? Just show us what the edge. You got one. Would you like a hand? Did you lose something? Say, I'm going to help you find it. Why don't you stand up here for a second? We're going to try to help you find it. Stand for just a second, man. You sit right over there. Now, do you all know this young lady? I want you to verify it. Your shoe is within 1 foot of where you're sitting right now. That's true? It's within 1 foot of where you're sitting right now. All right, now where are we? How many foot? 4 plus 5. 4 plus 3. Didn't you tell me that math is so simple? I gave you $50 each time. It is within 1 foot of where you're sitting right now. Now, if you do this minute, I'm going to ask you one minute. He does not have his shoes. He can take no one in the house. If you take your shoes, you're going to see it. I want to show you something. You wouldn't mind just a second. What did you say your name was, sir? Your name is what? Wait a minute. Long ago when you were born, your mother looked at you and made you and said, this guy's name is Mary. Is it short for Marion? You know, like John Wayne's name is Marion? Now, let's see right here for a second. I know, sit down and hold that. I want you to really try to find your shoe. It's important. I don't want you to get back in your chair. I want you to really find the shoe. It really is within 1 foot of where you're sitting. Okay, look at me for just a moment. Think real hard. Do you have any idea whatsoever where the shoe might be? You know where it might be? He asked me for water. I presume he does not have to shoot. I told you this was going to be fun. Hold on here for a second. I'll tell you. Listen, we're all going to be honest with you. No one took your shoe. Nobody out here, including myself, has your shoe. It is within 1 foot of where you're sitting. See if you can find it. What she's experiencing, there's actually a point on this. What she's experiencing is technically known as a negative hallucination. Literally not seeing something that's right before your very eyes. Before you laugh at her experience, you might want to ask yourself, how many times you run around the office looking for your car keys and they're in your hand? How many times you run around looking for your eyeglasses or sitting up on your head? How many times you sit in front of a client and do not see them as being sources for your photos? How many times you sit down at your desk and see the empty coffee cup, the laptop, the newspaper, and look right through the telephone? It's right in front of her eyes. She can't see it or experience it because she is exhibiting a tremendous degree of concentration. She's able to concentrate so well that if she wants to, she can simply wipe something out of her head. A lot of you play the same trick, but you do it in a negative way. And of course, all she has to do to bring it back, it was right in front of your very eyes the entire time. And 5 plus 2 is how much? You really don't know? I thought math was your favorite subject. 5 plus 2 is how much? Well, why couldn't you say it just a second ago? Are you hypnotized? So your first name is? Are you sure that? Are you positive that? Absolutely positive? Are you a betting person? I gotta bet you might be interested in. Here's the bet. See, I don't think your name is Mary, so I will bet you $100 that your name is not Mary. Would you bet me $100 that your name is Mary?
I think so.
Here's my number. money up here. So what seals a deal, I don't know out here in Oklahoma, but I can tell you in Florida, if you shake on a deal, it's a legal deal. You want to shake on it? Before you shake. Who do you know in this room? Is your spouse here by any chance? You married? I have no idea. Who's in this room that knows you very, very well? Who would that be? Are you his spouse now? Would you please honestly tell this guy what his name is? Frank. Your wife says your name's Frank. What do you think your name is? Mary. Before you shake, is that a wallet? Driver's license, credit card? Take a look at your driver's license, see what it says. What's your driver's license say? Mary. So what's your name? Mary. Your picture, your address, your last name, is that all you use? Frank. So what's your name? Mary. Still want to bet the $100? Think about this. You were called your first name, many of you, from the moment you were born. You've been called that name probably a million times between now and adulthood. He's been up here for 25 or 30 minutes. He's willing to bet $100. I've had people willing to bet thousands of dollars. Why is he doing this? Well, again, you buy into an idea at the subconscious level, no matter how irrational it might be. If you buy into it, you will act as if that's the correct idea. Wouldn't it be nice if you could plant the kind of ideas you want in there? Oh, by the way, I meant to mention this earlier. Newt Gingrich won the South Carolina primary. I forgot to tell you that. Those of you who are interested in politics, you have a picture in the back of your mind, and you will act on that image, no matter how irrational or illogical. See, I said that about Newt Gingrich. Irrational or illogical you might be. Are you hypnotized at this moment, sir? Mary? Do you have any idea what this is? Looks like a finger, but it's actually a gun. When you shoot people with this, they fall into a deep hypnotic sleep. See? You saw what I just did to him, right? Right? You don't think you're hypnotized. You saw what I did with him with the sleep gun. Did you see what I did? Oh, okay. Watch this guy down here. I'm sorry, sir. Your first name again is? Yeah. Sleep gun. See what I shot him with sleep gun? He fell asleep. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you. You're too nice of a person for me to shoot. I won't. But I'm a pretty good shot, so let me tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to shoot that mirror. So that mirror with that cantilever right there, that point. Hit that mirror. It's going to bounce off that mirror right there. And it's going to bounce and it's going to hit that door right where that lady's sitting. And then it's going to, I am good. And then it's going to bounce off that and it's going to come straight at you and put you into a deep hypnotic sleep. You don't believe that, do you? Every once in a while I miss, but it's been a long time since I missed. Let's see what happens. Ready? Ready? Did I miss? I never miss a second time. You got one. Give these guys a round of applause. They're really And we could go on and on and on, but it has been a long night. You folks have been very, very patient. Hopefully, you've gotten the message. And the message is a simple one. All these people are doing is internalizing pictures in their head. If they see their arm like a bar of steel, it's going to act like a bar of steel. If he sees himself as being married, he's going to act like he's married. And if you see yourself like you're an MDRT qualifier, you're going to act like that. These folks are very good subjects, which is why I brought them up here, so you're seeing the extreme example of it. But most, if not all of you, can get to this state with just a little bit of practice. I urge you to pick a 5-minute space of time during the day. It could be first thing in the morning, maybe right before you go to sleep, maybe 5 minutes during your lunch hour. But try to pick a 5-minute slot every day. Pick a single goal that you want to visualize. It could be a good goal. It could be 100 lives. It could be 250 in commission. It could be top of the table. Pick a goal, a single goal, and just spend 5 minutes a day, if you can, visualizing that particular goal. Do it every day for 2 or 3 weeks. Suspend your judgment and just look back after 2 or 3 weeks and see if anything's happening. She's the kind of individual that I used to get in my office now and then who would come in and say, I want to lose weight or stop smoking. And I used to have this 3-session approach with my clients. And I would tell them after the first session, you either are or you are not a good subject. If you are a good subject, I would expect you to be successful with this. So we're going to do this over a 3-week period. And folks like this would call